What's up, everyone? Adrian Morrison here, and I want to welcome you to the Profit Power Hour. Turning my camera on. Still coming live from my living room. My office lease has not gone through yet. Could be another 10 days or so. So I'll have a full setup once that happens. I'm excited to have you here. It's our second webinar of 2026, and last week I got a little excited, I think, and I went overboard, talked for like 45 minutes. I usually contain these to about 30 minutes, so I'm sorry about that. Sometimes I feel like I need to talk more, teach more, whatever it may be. Tonight I think I'm going to try to keep it short and sweet. I've had a long day. My little 3-year-old has today he has been something else, and I'm very tired. So that said, if you're new, this is a webinar series that we do every single Tuesday. It's free, and the goal here is to save you money from buying a bunch of courses and coaching and all the things that you see all the gurus selling. Some of it's probably good. A lot of it probably is not, just based off things you read, right? Or, a lot of it's good information that's just basically rehashed information, but still good. Sometimes people need to buy information that's readily available, that's condensed in one place, and they're more likely to consume it, if they pay for it, instead of researching for free, right? So what I do is try to bridge the gap. I try to come on here and teach you things that are working and show you strategies for free, condense it so it's something that you can consume and then put into action very, very quickly, and gives you something to do every week. So this is our welcome screen, and we have 3 apps that we recommend. Well, one of them is not an app, but we have Zendrop. That's who many of you at your stores run on Zendrop. ShineOn, also a good bit of you new coming in are running ShineOn stores. And so, or you have both, right? You have one store that's using ShineOn, one using Zendrop, or you have a store that has Zendrop products and ShineOn products. You can do it either way. These are like the top vendors. CJ Dropshipping is a better version of AliExpress. And if you go to profitph.com/CJ, I know there's something wrong with our domain like a week ago or two. It was giving errors, like it was server Cloudflare issues. So let's just triple check it, make sure. Yeah, it's all good now. So CJ Dropshipping is a really cool company that is just, drop shipping, and they have all the products. They do come from China. It is China drop shipping. They do have some US warehouse options, I believe. And, they have sourcing agents, and they just have all sorts of cool things that you could do. So right now, I want to talk to you a little bit about a big holiday that is coming up in 4 weeks. And I try to prepare you all for seasonal waves. A lot of people, they ask me, they say, Adrian, what should I be marketing right now? What products should I be hitting at this moment in time? What is hot? And I always say, well, what season is it? What holiday is coming up? That's going to really dictate, where the demand is, okay? And so I want to show you something with Google Trends, okay? Speaking of, you know, waves and seasons, I'm kind of a beach guy, if you will. I live in Alice Beach, Florida, right on the ocean. So I'm on like the water every day. And in Miami, there's lots of water, beaches. I don't really go to the beaches here in Miami, but I like to use a surfing analogy. And if you think about, just, you don't have to be a surfer. I'm not a surfer, but I see surfers. I watch them all the time. How it works. You have a bunch of people sitting in the water, right? Sitting in the ocean, waiting on a good wave to form, right? So, like this. Right here. These are all the marketers. Right here. Waiting on an opportunity. Okay? They sit and they wait and they sit and they wait. Now, how many of you in here would agree that out of this group of surfers sitting on their surfboards, waiting on a big wave, how many of these people do you think are going to get the ride of their life? How many of them do you think are going to catch the next big wave that comes by? Right, there's not all of them, probably very few, right? Very few are going to catch the wave. How do some catch the wave and others miss the wave? Well, they're paying attention. They're aware of what's happening, right? They're aware of the wave long before the wave hits them, okay? They see it coming, they start paddling, they get ready for the wave. And I'm going to show you like a quick little video on YouTube. I'm just trying my best to find like a good little video. So you'll notice this person paddling way before the wave gets there, okay? And if you don't paddle fast enough and you don't see the wave soon enough, you will miss the wave. You'll fall behind it and you'll miss all the crazy traffic, right? So you're one of these surfers, and what you have to do is see that wave coming, start paddling in enough time, catch that wave, and then you surf. And I think that marketing with e-commerce is a lot like surfing in that way. Many people miss that wave. They don't get that ride because they're busy tootling around, not paying attention. They're not paddling fast enough. They don't start paddling soon enough. They miss the opportunity. And the reason I kind of associate it with waves is because this next holiday coming up, you could have guessed, is Valentine's Day. Let's look at the last 22 years worth of data. Huge waves, huge waves. Let's look at the last 5 years of data. Huge wave, huge wave, huge wave, huge wave, huge wave. And it's like it flatlines, just like a wave does. It's flat, 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 flat. Boom, all of a sudden it pops up and you get this crazy ride, then crashes. And you're waiting for the next one. Valentine's Day is a wave. Black Friday is a wave. Christmas is a wave. Mother's Day, it's a wave. Father's Day is a wave. So what we're trying to do is we're waiting, right, on these big waves. We can market all these other things, but these are big waves of sales opportunity, okay? We're out there, we want to be paying attention, we want to be ready, and we want to start paddling soon enough, fast enough, quick enough to catch the wave, catch those sales, catch that opportunity. Does that make sense, y'all? Right? So we're basically surfing. It's funny because Jared, the founder of ZenDrop, back in, like, I don't know, 2017 or so, he had a method that he was teaching called drop surfing. It really had nothing to do with what I'm talking about, but I love that he came up with that term, because that's kind of what we're doing, is we're drop surfing, right? We're drop shipping as we surf these waves. Okay, so Valentine's Day is coming up, and I want you to prepare for Valentine's Day, and I want to help you do that. You know, most men, when it comes to this type of stuff, admittedly, we're idiots. We're absolute idiots. We're dogs. Like, most of us aren't getting the Valentine's Day gift 2 months in advance or even a month in advance. You know, sometimes it's the day before. And if the guy's a complete idiot, it's the day after, and he's paying double because he's having to buy an extra good gift. So Valentine's Day, you see these huge spikes. And if you just look over the last 90 days, you should see it go from basically, you know, flat-lined to right now it's at peak search volume. And if we look over the last 30 days, you'll see it's gotten even stronger and stronger and stronger. And I bet even over the last 7 days, it's gotten a little stronger. So it's up and down, up and down, up and down. So this is, you know, essentially what we're coming back to this right here, this huge wave. And I think that there are two things that you could do here. The number one best option for Valentine's Day and drop shipping and hot viral products that are going to make incredible gifts and be absolute no-brainers is going to be ShineOn. If you don't have ShineOn, which many of you do, you can go to profitph.com/shine and you can download their vendor app completely free. So it's profitph.com/shine. And some of you have come in and gotten stores with us and gotten premium stores that were built by ShineOn, like through our AI builder, with ShineOn products on them. That was it's a newer service that we put together. It's a paid service, a premium service, if you will. And so you've already got a lot of done for you, like, products ready to go on your store. But anybody can download ShineOn and can go add products. Now, you customize products on here. So, like, the products that we add to your store for you through AI, for those of you that did that, like, we customized those, designers created them. I mean, there's a lot of work involved in that, okay? So if we come over here to products or catalog, you'll see there's bestsellers, TikTok shop, necklaces, acrylic, home living, leather products, watches, so on and so forth, bundles. For if you're targeting people in a relationship, they're looking for a gift for like a boyfriend, partner, husband, whatever. These watches are really great. I mean, they're beautiful watches. There's wood ones, metal ones, and you can do engravings on the back. So it's like, you know, Happy Father's Day. I remember I bought my dad about 2 years before he passed away. I bought him a Rolex, and when I bought the Rolex, it was a solid gold presidential Rolex. Um, I had an engraving put on the back of it, you know, Father's Day, love you, Dad. And he passed away, and I have that watch now, and one day I'll give it to my son, Drake. But yeah, these are like really nice watches. And these are watches that you can add to your store. Now, you'll notice that there are non-message card watches, okay? And then you'll notice that there's some with message cards. So no message card means it's just the watch in a box. The message cards are what are so fire because these allow you to create a special poem or saying or note and design to your loved one. So like this open work watch right here with this little card in the back. So through ShineOn and their service, you can add a message card to the back that you design. It won't say your design here. It'll be whatever, images on it, all the good stuff. And people tend to convert better on the message cards ones. Now, the customer is not the one making up the message. You are doing these messages yourself. So you're coming up with the messages in the message card. Does that make sense? So you have to go in and do that. Now, their ShineOn gave us 57 free ShineOn message cards a while back. Some of these might be usable. These are not the ones that anyone got in the premium stores or any, like y'all got completely customized products if you have a premium store. A premium ShineOn store, that is. That's a separate thing than the premium theme. Anyways, you can go here to this link, propagation comes shine free. And there's that weird little link, that weird little issue there. Let me see if I can set up a different link. One second. There's no sense in going to this link until I get it fixed. Un momento. Let's see if I can extract the main redirect that we had. Yeah, I can. Okay. So I need to make a special link that will work for these because that link is just broken. But these are what some message cards look like, okay? Here's actually one that will be on the watch, right? To our son. Today you're a little bit stronger, da 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 da. So this could be inside the actual product, right? Going with the wife, forget the necklace. We're just looking at the cards, okay? To my wife, sorry is a small word for the big mistake. It's funny because they always said that like I'm sorry poems worked really best. But anyways, these are examples of message cards, and these are very basic, but they get the point across. You can have ones designed that are like really, really epic and very colorful and things like that. So that said, I'm gonna try my best. Let me see. If I can. Okay, so I think what I'll do is I'll include the link in the email that we send out, because the Profit PH link just is not, uh, it's not working, and there's nothing I could do about it. I'm not like a coder or anything. But essentially what they do is they give us all of these designs. And you can upload these if you want to do message cards. So it kind of went off here. I didn't expect to run into that little glitch. And these are just some free things that they gave my students that get on my webinars. And you can see they gave these away on 3/04/23. So these were designed forever ago, and they were exclusive for my students that get on the Profit Power Hour. Okay, it's really just to help you get started with ShineOn. And so that being said, you know, when you're doing these watches, you can put those message cards in there, but you can also do it on the necklaces and things like that. So you got like the simple pendants, engraved ones. So if we went to simple pendants, look at all of these. And so you can have designers or AI create message cards. You can use the ones that ShineOn gave us. For those of you that do have ShineOn premium stores, you're probably already set. Like they already uploaded all these crazy products to your store that are really epic. And like these can just be published straight to your store. Now, if you don't want to do a message card and you don't want to customize it, then some of these do not require message cards, right? If you scroll down here, you'll see non-message card hearts, non-message card alluring beauty necklace. The non-message card, oh, that is a message card. Delicate heart, eternal hope. So like this one has always been a banger right here. And to put it on your store, all you have to do is just hit create your product, name it. It has the description all set up for you. It recommends that you sell them, you know, for $59 to $74, and it tells you your profit is $45 to $50 per necklace sold. And then you just simply hit publish. Boom. It's done. So now this product is on the store, and I can hit view in store. And it's currently uploading, but you can see all the images are here. It's 18 karat gold polished. It takes a second to upload these images, but you'll see it here in the store. It's done for me with all the product pages, everything. Like, I mean, I'm sorry, all the product images. So you'll see it's here now, and I can sell this necklace just like that. I'm in business for Valentine's Day. How cool is that? And you can choose the 18 karat yellow gold finish or the polished stainless with the rose, standard box or the luxury box, and the price will change accordingly. If you look at the price up here, polished stainless is 79 bucks, 18K yellow gold 75, luxury box is 75.95, standard box will take the price down, or should. Maybe it's not fully uploaded yet. Yeah, to 59.95. So you know, gives people options. But look, Valentine's Day, are you giving your girl her necklace in this crappy little white and black box, or you pop it off for $20 more in the mahogany box that features it with an LED light. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of a no-brainer here. So many people take the box, right? And so that being said, and my computer is just being so wacky right now. That being said, this is a phenomenal product without the message card. Now, when you put the message card in it, right, and you use these cool message cards, or you design your own, or you had the premium ones designed for you if you went through the test, basically the test presentation that we did, then you're set, right? And those just offer so much more like personalization, because personalization hits to my wife. And it's like going and buying a birthday card or a Valentine's Day card in the grocery store, Publix, or whatever it may be. You read them. You don't just go pick up any one. You read the one that best conveys your feelings, and it means something. That's why cards still exist. Think about it. Cards have always been a part of anniversaries, birthdays, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Valentine's Day. Cards convey emotion and feelings in a way that a materialistic necklace on its own cannot do. And so thus your conversion rate gets a little bit better. But, for those of you that, want to go out and create designs, like, you got to get AI to do it, and you got to, which we can do tons of training on how to do that. But, like, it's an extra step to go design, one of those cards. And so, my recommendation is, when you're going through the catalog and you're looking at the stuff, first start with bestsellers. These are, by far the ones that are working the best. Go ahead and start publishing some of these on your store, like the flower name necklace. Get stuff up for both men and women. These acrylic signs will pop off for Valentine's Day, because they're something that you can sit on your nightstand or table or whatever. Like this heart one right here can have a message on it, a poem on it about how much you love your partner. You can use GPT to come up with something like that. Like, I would just, even like this, I could say, write me a beautiful poem to my wife for Valentine's Day. We have been together for, let's just say, 7 years. She is the apple of my eye. I'm so in love with her. She is all that I think about. I want to convey my feelings to her in a short paragraph to put on a message card, but I don't know how to say things and condense them. But I want her to feel moved and feel how much I love. All right, so you can see here, 7 years later, you're still the first and last thing on my mind every single day. You truly are the apple of my eye, and my love for you has only grown deeper with every day we've shared. Thank you for being my everything. Happy Valentine's Day. A little extra touch since you wanted to be moved, or we got handwriting. Okay, whatever. And I can have it do different things. I can tell whatever. You know how to use AI. So like, I can have these things written, but then you got to get them on the message card and stuff like that, which requires obviously a little bit of Photoshop skills and things like that, or a designer, so to speak. But these are fire products in ShineOn. Next week, I'll go over some more ShineOn, but I will also show you the other thing that we'll be doing on TikTok, searching for great Valentine's Day gifts. Generally, we'll come over here to TikTok and type in like V-Day 2026, whatever it may be. and it's going to start showing you gift ideas, and you'll be able to find some things that you could drop ship, like these little mailboxes. You could probably find replicas of these, but obviously nothing that's licensed or you would need licensing for. There's going to be tons and tons of stuff. So like V-Day gift. And again, tons of recommendations are going to come up, and you kind of see which one's getting the most likes and all that on TikTok. We'll go over this next week. And this week, I want you to get ShineOn. I want you to get some products popping off. I want you to publish some stuff to your store. Let's get some jewelry on your store if you don't already have it, because people are going to be shopping for V-Day. They're going to need to buy gifts, and ShineOn is the best and fastest supplier to be working with on Valentine's Day, okay? So that's it for tonight. Love you all. Wish you a ton of success. I'll see you next week, same place, same time, and we'll start gearing up for Valentine's Day. And next week, hopefully, I have a little bit more energy. I'm realizing just how old I'm getting, because I'm like completely spent. I am spent after chasing. Today's the only day that our nanny is off. So like, you know, we go from having a nanny, which is very helpful, to, you know, I gotta be paying attention to him 24/7, or Casey does, and I'm trying to work and and mentally it wrecked me today. But I love it. So I'll see you all next week. Let's crush Valentine's Day this year. Good night, y'all.